So there's so much going on right now in this unit, and it's 9 p.m. I don't even know where to start. There's been someone sitting in the bathroom of Unit 78 over the last few hours, deliberately burning and propagating sickening amounts of cigar smoke. It's a really gritty, nasty, nauseating smell, and the smoke is the thickest over there and coming through this wall right here. It's also very strong in my bathroom, but does not come from the hallway. I've had to open my window, and it's still open about 1.5 feet and hang my head out the window. Do you see how wide open that window is? Let me just turn on the light so you can see. See how wide open it is? Whoops. That's because Greenville's resident psycho scum, a hate-stalking psychopath and sex offender named Jasmine Irizarry, likes to engage in nonstop stalking, harassment, and electronic assault of people who she's jealous of and will never have anything to do with. She's a mentally disturbed stalker who desperately tries to have something to do with people who she pervs and creeps all over, and then she's too stupid to understand why these people don't want to have anything to do with her and never will. So maybe she needs to just go jump off a cliff or something, because she's never going to have any friends. She's a mentally disturbed psychopath who can't stop perving and creeping and harassing people who don't want to have anything to do with her, and that's just too bad for her. So right now I've had to open this window 1.5 feet, hang my head out the window for 10 minutes just to get some fresh air. And unfortunately, she has herself admitted to using a directed energy device on social media in writing multiple times, and has been using a directed energy device on me over the last 5 years. It took me a long time to figure out what was going on. I thought I was being somehow electrocuted by faulty wiring or weird outlets around my bed. It always happens when I'm lying on my bed. And over the last few hours, I've been quietly lying on my bed, facing the ceiling, trying to get some rest. And that's when Irizarry, the mentally disturbed psycho scum, suddenly started literally going to town with the cigar smoke and the directed energy device, which makes you feel as if your entire body is being tasered. It is not a panic attack. You don't get like shortness of breath or weird trembly feelings. It literally feels like you're being electrocuted from head to toe. You can feel it in your toes. That is not a panic attack. The mentally disturbed asswipes who keep commenting on my channel are so stupid. It's almost embarrassing, and maybe they should just shut it down and go leave people alone and get a life. Maybe they should start their own YouTube channel, right? Then they don't have anything to complain about. They need to stay off of my channel because it has nothing to do with them, and they're just a bunch of rejects. So I just left a voicemail for the Greenville group, and I'm going to have to follow up in writing and then take a restraining order out against Jasmine Irizarry and against the Greenville group, because this has been going on for years and they're refusing to address her behavior. Every time I go into the office and explain to them that their resident psychopath is sitting in the bathroom of 78, which is permanently unrented and vacant and has been permanently unrented and vacant for 3 years now. According to Oleg Elisayev, Irizarry's sponsor and friend, he moved her out of Unit 78 behind this wall in 2022. Let's see, 2022 was what, 3 years now? And nobody has lived in that unit at all for 3 years. It has not been rented except for Jorge, their maintenance manager, who stayed there for a few weeks 2 years ago. He did not last very long, and then he basically never came back. I guess that's how bad it was being in the former unit in which a psychopath named Jasmine Irizarry apparently continued to access the premises when he was out. He called the police a few times and said somebody kept getting into his unit. Must have been Irizarry, the psycho scum, mentally disturbed kleptomaniac stalking asswipe, who is friends with the Greenville group and their owners, Victoria Kritnik and Alex Kritnik, who are sponsoring her, as I've been told. It's approximately 20 degrees outside, freezing out there. But in order to get rid of the nonstop smoke and fumes that's coming from the bathroom, literally through this wall, I need to keep that window open, and there's no screen. So all kinds of rodents and bugs and birds can fly in here, or people or whatever, right? It's not a safe situation. Let's go out in the hallway and see if there's smoke in the hallway, but I'm willing to bet there isn't, because I was in the hallway just a couple hours ago when this started happening, and there's no smoke and fumes in the hallway. Yeah, there's absolutely no smells of anything at all. It actually smells like popcorn. But certainly doesn't smell like sickening, nauseating, intense amounts of cigar smoke that are currently filling my entire living space and affecting my voice and my ability to breathe. No, there's no smells here. It smells a little bit like cleaning solution over here, maybe because they cleaned the floor today. I don't know, but there's no smells of smoke or any kind of cigar stench that keeps filling my entire bathroom and kitchen area from the bathroom of 78, where a very mentally disturbed psychopath keeps accessing the premises. And she does that by picking the lock. I mean, she's admitted to picking locks. Yeah, see, I mean, maintenance always locks it, but you can easily pick a lock. And Irizarry has demonstrated the ability to pick locks. On my own door when I've been inside that door, watching her unlock the door from the outside. And she's so mentally disturbed. She did that several times between 2013 when she was first placed in Unit 78 and 2015 when I kept reporting it to the Greenville group that she was literally unlocking this door from the outside while I was standing a few feet away watching her enter this unit. And she was so mentally disturbed that she literally stood in this doorway singing in Spanish and displaying herself proudly to demonstrate that she can pick locks and she can get in here anytime she wants. That's how you know you're dealing with a psycho, folks, when they engage in blatant, deliberate, obsessive criminal activity directly in front of you because they want you to know that that's what they can do. That's a psychopath. Psychopaths are very proud of their criminal abilities. They have no remorse. They don't see anything wrong with what they do. Oh man, so now I'm getting the cigar smoke again, and it's coming from over there. As I keep saying, it's not coming from the hallway. And I have a plumbing visit in the morning. So that bathroom is going to stink like cigar smoke when the plumber gets here first thing in the morning. Then they'll have an idea that somebody keeps accessing the bathroom behind my kitchen sink and engaging in some very disruptive, aggressive, psychotic behavior that is dysfunctional and harmful to other people. So there's no smoke or fumes in the hallway. That's the point I'm trying to make. None. Smells like popcorn, a little bit like some soap near the bathroom. That makes sense. And I have the window wide open in this unit, but the cigar smoke is really thick, and that's why I've had to keep this door closed. It's coming through this wall right here, and it's filling this entire corner right here. And I keep having to keep that window open to get rid of the smoke that is literally pouring through this corner right now. All of my clothes smell like smoke because there's a psycho, again, who keeps accessing the permanently unrented vacant premises of the bathroom located behind this wall where she lived for 10 years. I'm talking about the psychopath, Jasmine Irizarry, who is being sponsored by the Greenville Group, is friends with Oleg Eliseyev. He keeps praising her abilities to hack into anything and take care of any problem. Those were pretty much his exact words a few years ago when I was bringing concerns to him about Jasmine Irizarry's psychotic lock picking and her hacking of phones and her messages, weird messages on my phones about how she's in the bathroom and all this stuff, psychotic stuff. And he said, yeah, she can get into anything. She can hack into anything. And she's a surveillance expert. The police are the ones who told me she's a psychopath. So when the police tell you somebody is a psychopath, maybe you should pay attention.